OpenAI broke the internet last week by letting anyone make an image look like any style from The Simpsons to Pixar. And you know what? Everyone did it.
Now that anyone can create art instantly, we have to redefine creativity.
And we've got just the terms for you to do so. But Yetis, over the last week, something happened at OpenAI, the world's biggest $300 billion AI business.
It was so big that the CEO, Sam Altman, said its computer chips were melting.
Literally melting.
Here's what it was: an overload of the same request at the same time. Make this photo into Pixar.
Or another similar request would be like, take my graduation photo, ChatGPT, and make it look like The Simpsons.
Or turn my engagement photos into Studio Ghibli artwork.
Now, besties, the amount of computing required to do all of those image-generating queries almost broke the company.
It was so popular last week that Sam had to limit the number of image requests that people could make per day.
Now, besties, this is OpenAI's new 4.0 image generator. And full disclosure, we got blocked because we did so many requests.
If you want to see what this looks like, pause the pod and go to our Instagram because we had some fun.
Yeah, we posted a whole bunch of pictures of our recording in like a dozen different studio styles.
So you can see Pixar Nick and Jack in the pod studio.
South Park Nick and Jack in the pod studio.
Disney Princess Nick and Jack.
The Simpsons, Barbie, you name it, we turned all of it. Wes Anderson style Nick and Jack. We whipped it up.
Nick, I think you looked best as Powerpuff Girl.
Jack, I thought your biceps were screaming in the Barbie version. I just want to throw that out there.
Now, this was fun, but it also reminds us of the two scariest letters in artificial intelligence. And they're not A and they're not I.
Yeah, that's right. The two scariest letters in AI are actually IP, as in intellectual property.
Intellectual property is the legal term for original works owned by their creator and protected by law.
Now, in capitalism, IP, intellectual property, is sacred.
We want to reward the creator to let them profit off their creation.
So like Coca-Cola trademarks their logo and their polar bear animations because both are valuable IP.
The Simpsons is protected IP, but what about an AI image created to look like The Simpsons? We're going to have to talk to our lawyers about that case.
So OpenAI just got record engagement, but The Simpsons it was copying wasn't compensated.
And the AI only knew how to make stuff look Simpsons-y because it consumed Simpsons content, probably without The Simpsons' consent.
Now, we should point out Sam Altman, the head of OpenAI, tried to reassure everyone in the world.
He said that his product will only copy the style of art studios, not of individual artists.
Although we do have to ask, isn't that still kind of stealing?
And what if they change their policy and do allow to copy the style of individual artists?
So Jack, what's the takeaway for all our buddies in artificial intelligence?
As the cost of creating goes down, the value of creativity goes up.
All right, Yetis, let's break down those two concepts. The cost of creating something, that's never been lower.
In seconds, you can upload a photo to ChatGPT and it will create a cartoon version of artwork in the style of Pixar if you ask it to.
Now that's creating. Creating is about execution, and the cost of that creating has never been lower.
Thanks to AI. But creativity is the art of inventing an original thing.
Creating is what millions of people did instantly with ChatGPT just last week.
Creativity is Pixar reimagining animation in its own unique style 30 years ago.
So the way Jack and I see it, with AI, we seem to just be creating multiple versions of someone else's creativity.
That's why we think this is the time for an important distinction.
As the cost of creating goes down, the value of creativity goes up.